Well, good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well on this Sunday. It is Sunday, January 5th, 2025, and we're looking forward to a great day today. And hope you guys have enjoyed my 30th anniversary special for WCW Monday Nitro yesterday. But now we're going to be doing another special for a very special uh, you know block or channel that or television program that never familiar with that's celebrating 30 years. Now, on September 9th of 1995, WCW first hit the airwaves on the WB. And this is exactly what this special is all about today. Now, for those of you who were born in the 2010s or the 2020s and you don't know what Kids WB is about, well, this video will tell you. And I'm going to give you all the information about Kids WB as well as all the logos that were seen throughout its history. So, let's get started. Kids WB, stylized as Kids WB with the exclamation point, as you can see the logo on the screen, was an American children's programming block that originally aired on the WB from September 9th of 1995 to September 16th of 2006, and later on the CW from September 23rd, 2006 to May 17th of 2008. Initially launched as a competitor to Fox Kids, Kids WB aired primarily during the Saturday morning and weekday after-school time slots, although airtimes for the block's programming varied at the local affiliate's discretion. In 1999, the block gained a major foothold in the children's television market when it acquired the rights to 4Kids Entertainment's English dub of the Pokemon anime, which had previously been syndicated on Fox affiliate stations the previous year, helping cement the anime as a pop culture phenomenon among American audiences. Other notable series during the block's WB run include Animaniacs, a Fox Kids carryover, and its spin-off Pinky and the Brain, which began as a WB primetime series, Freakazoid, The New Batman Superman Adventures, Hysteria, Card Captors, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Jackie Chan Adventures, Static Shock, and Johnny Test. The block moved to the CW as a result of the merger of Time Warner owned the WB and CBS Corporation owned UPN upon its launch in September 2006, following a 13-year run on broadcast television. On May 24th of 2008, Kids WB was replaced by successor block The CW for Kids, later renamed Toonzai in 2010, under a time lease agreement reached between the CW and 4Kids Entertainment to take over programming the network's Saturday morning time slot. An online version of Kids WB, featuring episodes of popular series for the block, operated from April 29th of 2008 to May 17th of 2015. So here we go. History, 1995 to 1999, the early years. Kids WB launched in the United States on September 9th of 1995, striving to compete against the dominance of Fox Kids at the time, and airing on Saturday mornings from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Monday through Fridays from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. The block was structured to air in all time zones, airing on a tape delay outside of the Eastern Time Zone to adjust the recommended airtime of the block to each zone. However, it's during its first 5 years, an exact time slot was not announced on air, leaving viewers to check their local WB station listings, since the programs had different air times depending on the local WB affiliate schedule in the market. On September 7th, 1996, the Saturday block was extended by 1 hour from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Although Kids WB aired on almost all of the WB's affiliate stations, including those later affiliated with the WB 100 Plus station group, the network's Chicago affiliate WGN TV, owned by the WB's co-parent, the Tribune Company, declined to carry the weekday and Saturday blocks. Instead, it opted to air its weekday and Saturday morning newscasts. The first incarnation of the latter was canceled in 1998. And other locally produced programming such as the Bozo Super Sunday Show in the morning hours and syndicated programming in the afternoons. Kids WB programming instead on legal broadcasting of WCIU-TV. However, WGN's Superstation feed carried the block from 1995 to 1999, making the network available to markets without a local affiliate. WGN-TV began clearing Kids WB on its Chicago broadcast signal in 2004, taking over the local rights from WCIU-TV. On September 1st, 1997, a weekday morning block was added from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., and the weekday afternoon blocks was extended by 1 hour from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. However, selected WB affiliates in WGN's Superstation feed would not begin airing the morning block until the following day, due to local preemptions caused by pre-existing commitments to air the Jerry Lewis MDA Labor Day telethon. Since some WB affiliates such as WPIX in New York City, KTLA in Los Angeles, and KWGN TV in Denver aired the weekday morning and afternoon lineups together as an expanded 3-hour block, running from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. On the same date, the block received an on-air rebranding, which included a revised logo and graphics package centered upon the Warner Bros. Studios slot theme that was also used in promotions for the WB's primetime programming during the network's first 8 years on the air, which was developed by River Street Productions and lasted until 2005. 1999 to 2006, introduction of anime. On February 13, 1999, Kids WB made a breakthrough when the English dub of the anime series Pokemon by Fork Entertainment moved to the network from broadcast syndication. It became a major hit for the programming block, helping it beat Fox Kids with its animated lineup backed by Warner Brothers. Other anime shows aired on Kids WB in later years, such as Card Captors, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Astro Boy, Mega Man NT Warrior, and Beautiful Joe. In July 2001, Kids WB's weekday afternoon lineup was rebranded as Toonami on Kids WB, extending the Cartoon Network's action anime block Toonami to broadcast television, and bringing shows such as Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and the Powerpuff Girls to broadcast network television. However, the sub-block was critically panned by industry observers, who noticed that the action branding of the block, which had added shows such as Generation O, Scooby-Doo, and The Nightmare Room, a live-action series created by Goosebumps author R.L. Stine, did not translate content-wise. And while the cross-promotion between Cartoon Network and Kids WB did allow for series to be shared between the networks, most of these only lasted a short period of time. This included Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon appearing on Toonami on Kids WB for only 2 weeks, and Card Captors appearing on the main Toonami block on Cartoon Network for only 2 weeks. In spring 2002, Kids WB announced that they would drop the Toonami name from the weekday lineup, once again making the Toonami brand exclusive to Cartoon Network. On September 3rd, 2001, the Kids WB weekday morning block was discontinued, with the WB giving the slot back to its local affiliates to carry local produced shows, syndicated programming, and or infomercials. On May 31st, 2005, the WB announced that the weekday afternoon Kids WB block would be discontinued at the request of the local affiliates, as it became financially unattractive due to the fact broadcast stations perceived that children's programming viewership on afternoon time slots have gravitated more towards cable networks. These stations began to target more adult audiences with talk shows and sitcom reruns in the daytime. Kids WB's weekday programming continued, but with the redundant programming and theme weeks until December 30th, 2005, the block began to increasingly promote Cartoon Network, their afternoon Maguzi block, Hi Hi Puppy Amiyumi, and the Kids WB Saturday morning lineup during the transition. The weekday afternoon Kids WB block aired for the last time on December 30th, 2005, and was replaced on January 2nd, 2006 by Daytime WB, a more adult-targeted general entertainment block featuring repeats of sitcoms and drama series formerly seen on the major networks. As a result, the Saturday morning Kids WB lineup was extended by 1 hour on January 7, 2006, running from 7 a.m. to noon, no longer affected by time zone variances. 2006 to 2008 moved to the CW enclosure. On January 24, 2006, Warner Brothers Television, producer of Kids WB, and owner of the block's original broadcaster from 1995 to 2006, the WB, and CBS Corporation, owner of UPN and subsidiary of National Amusements, who also owns film studio Paramount Pictures, parent company Viacom, announced that they would merge both the WB and UPN into the CW, which would primarily air programs aired by its two soon-to-be predecessor networks as part of the initial lineup. The combined network utilized the WB's scheduling practices, inheriting the 30-hour weekly programming schedule that the network utilized at the time of the announcement, and brought the Kids WB block, still run by Warner Brothers Television and maintained the same name, to the new lineup. The CW's decision to use the WB's scheduling model was mainly due to the fact that it included children's and daytime programming blocks that were not offered by UPN, which had not aired any children's programming since the Disney's 1-2 block was discontinued in August of 2003. Notably, during this time, AOL, then a sister company to Warner Brothers, was the main sponsor of CBS's own Saturday morning block, KOL Secret Slumber Party. But at no point did neither Kids WB nor SSP advertise each other's programs, most likely because SSP was produced by an operating Deke Entertainment and was aimed at girls, as opposed to the boy-centric Kids WB. On October 2nd, 2007, the CW announced that it would discontinue the Kids WB programming block through a joint decision between corporate parents Time Warner and CBS Corporation, due to the effects of children's advertising limits and cable corporate competition. The network also announced that it would sell the 5-hour Saturday programming slot to 4Kids Entertainment. The Kids WB block aired for the final time on May 17, 2008. For some stations that aired the block on a day-behind basis, the block's last air day was on May 18, 2008. On May 24, 2008, 4Kids launched the CW for Kids in place of Kids WB. The lineup for the block consisted of 4Kids produced shows such as Chaotic, as well as new seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The official site, the CWforkids.com, officially launched on April 20, 2008. The block was renamed as Toonzai on August 21, 2010. It was replaced by Vortex, programmed by Saban Brands, on August 25, 2012, and it continued to air until it ended on September 27, 2014. The block that currently airs on the CW is One Magnificent Morning, which debuted on October 4, 2014. 2008 to the present, online networks. On April 28, 2008, Warner Brothers Entertainment announced that the WB and Kids WB brands would be relaunched as online networks, with the Kids WB network consisting of 5 subchannels: Kids WB for WB shows for kids and families, Kids WB Junior for shows for younger children, Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes, and 2 different websites of DC Kids DC Hero Zone and DCBeyond.com for action-oriented animated shows for DC fans. With the dissolution of Into TV, the Kids WB online portal absorbed most of that service's children's programming. The service was significantly scaled back in 2013, with most of the archival content being removed. The archival content can be easily accessed through the Internet Archive's Wayback Machine. The site was split into 3 websites on May 17, 2015. These sites are DCKids.com, LooneyTunes.com, and ScoobyDoo.com. All 3 are grouped into WB Kids sites. The decision to split the site into 3 ended after almost 20 years. The use of the Kids WB brand name, also the WB Kids sites, got new YouTube channels. WB Kids for main Warner Brothers priorities and DC Kids for DC Comics properties. In July 2016, 2 of the 3 websites reemerged as WB Kids into WB Kids Go. DCKids.com remains active until 2023. On December 14, 2023, the WB Kids Go and DC Kids websites appear to have have been shut down. Links to the websites now redirect to the respected YouTube channels. And now we're going to look at the list of programs that were aired on Kids WB. And we have Animaniacs, The Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, Pinky and the Brain, Freakazoid, That's Warner Brothers, Superman, the animated series, Road Rovers, Bugs and Daffy, Waynehead, The Daffy Duck Show, The New Batman Adventures, The New Batman Superman Adventures, Hysteria, Pinky, Elmira and the Brain, Batman Beyond, The Big Cartoony Show, Detention, Static Shock, The Zeta Project, Mucha Lucha, What's New Scooby-Doo, Ozzy and Drix, Shaolin Showdown, The Batman, Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island, Lunatics Unleashed, Johnny Test, Tom and Jerry Tales, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue, and Legion of Superheroes. From Warner Brothers Television, The Nightmare Room. And programming for Cartoon Network, we have Samurai Jack, The Powerpuff Girls, Codename Kids Next Door, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Warner Brothers Animation, Teen Titans, and Crypto the Superdog. Programming from Fox Kids, Tiny Toon Adventures. Programming from Hanna-Barbera, Captain Planet, the new Scooby-Doo movies, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, The Scooby-Doo Show, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, and the new Scooby and Scrappy-Doo Show. Programming for 4Kids Entertainment, Pokemon for the first 8 seasons, Pokemon Indigo League, Pokemon Adventures in the Orange Islands, Pokemon The Johto Journeys, Pokemon Johto League Champions, Pokemon Master Quest, Pokemon Advanced, Pokemon Advanced Challenge, and Pokemon Advanced Battle, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Cubics Robots for Everyone. Syndicated from Sony Pictures Television or Adelaide Productions, Channel Up T3, Men in Black the Series, Generation O, Jackie Chan Adventures, Max Steel, Phantom Investigators, Astro Boy, and the Spectacular Spider-Man. Syndicated from Wild Brain, Spider Riders, Magnation, Will and Do It, World of Quest. Acquired programming, Earthworm Jim, The Legend of Calamity Jane, Brats of the Last Nebula, Invasion America, X-Men Evolution, Card Captors, Dragon Ball Z, The Mummy, Rescue Heroes, Sailor Moon, Mega Man NT Warrior, The Boom Crew, Transformers Cybertron, Beautiful Joe, Monster Allergy, Eon Kid, and Skunk Fu. And shorts, Thumb Wrestling Federation from 2007 to 2008. And now we're going to look at some of the logo variations for Kids WB, as well as among other Kids WB logos. So here's starting out from 1995 to 1997, we have the alternate logo, as you can see here. I'm going to pop in the screen so you guys can see more closely. Or maybe not. You have another alternate logo, and here's the one for that has the alternate variant primarily used on covers of DC Comics. And for the Superman Adventure series that from 1996 to 2007, there is the print logo, and there's the alternate 3D version logo that was used in prints for ads for early 1990s. From 1997 to 2008, there is the on-screen bug deed that was used until 2001. There's the print logo, and there's the early version with just the WB. There is an alternate 3D version commonly used as a screen bug during promos from 1997 to 2001. There's another 3D version commonly used in prints for ads from 1998 to 2001. And there is the 3D version of the logo that was shown on its website from 2001 to 2004. There is an alternate 3D version of the logo that is occasionally used on licensed merchandise, as well as on the Kids WB website from 1999 to 2002. There is just the WB shield only that was used as an on-screen bug used from 2001 to 2008. And there is the 3D version of the logo used at the end of promos from 2000 to 2005. There's the variant of the logo that was used in 2005, leading up to the Johnny Test series. There's an alternate print logo. There's another one. And here's the 3D version used in on-air promos from 1997 to 2001, as well as on the Kids WB Movies logo. There's an alternate 3D version used on on-air promos from 1997 to 2001. There's another 3D logo print. Here's Radio WB, which is a variant used for the online Radio WB music streaming service on kidswb.com from 2003 to 2006. There is another 3D version of the logo that was used from 2005 and up until the Blocks Department 2008. There is a blue and white variant of the logo that's featured in the online game Mesa Bombing Madness. There is another 3D version commonly used as a screen bug during promos from 2001 to 2005. There's a 2D version of the logo used from bumpers from 2005 to 2008. There's a gold and black variant used in the promos for the Batman. And here is a 3D version of the shield with our good pal, Michigan J. Frog, the mascot for the WB. And here is a variant used for Extremely Scary Saturday on April 28, 2001. There's a purple and green 3D variant used in promos for Phantom Investigators. And there is an alternate print logo used on the all original Mexican VHS releases of Pokemon the first movie. And there is a red and yellow blue version seen on a Batman Beyond label pin from 1999. And there is a coconut variant used on an upfront promo for Coconut Bread's Fruit Salad Island. And now we're going to look at more of the logos. And here is the Kids WB's logo that was used for the last Kids WB logo that was used from 2009 to 2015. And here is the Kids WB logo that was used from 1995 till 1997. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude our 30th year celebration dedicated to 30 years of Kids WB. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and who knows what specials we have for you guys next. So be sure to look out for those, and we'll see you next time. But before we go, let's look at our comments here. And we have Armin Gordon saying hello. Hello, Armin. How are you doing? But otherwise, hope you guys have enjoyed our 30-year celebration dedicated to Kids WB. We'll see y'all next time.